Here in Southwark, on the corner of Great Guildford Street and Doyce Street, there is a building that excites a certain amount of comment due to the signs on its wall. There exists here a pair of signs sternly exhorting passers-by to commit no nuisance. Here on the side of Christ Church in Spitalfields you can see a similar warning carved into the stone, and on the whole it's pretty good advice. But there's a more euphemistic meaning to the signs. Quite simply, it means, don't urinate against the wall. It seems that a lack of public toilets has always been a problem in London. One of Dick Whittington's most prominent acts as Lord Mayor of London was to build a House of Easement, or public toilet, in the city. I don't know if that's why he's so remembered as mayor, but it probably didn't hurt. Apparently Queen Matilda also endowed one of these at Queenhithe as a charitable bequest, and that is one of the only things I know about Queen Matilda. By the middle of the 19th century, London had expanded to an enormous size as compared to previous centuries, with thousands of people densely packed into slums. This was before the city had a proper sewage system, relying instead on cesspits, ancient and highly inadequate sewers, and of course the good old River Thames. Disease was rife and epidemics were common. Naturally, when nature called, people went where they could, this being despite local bylaws prohibiting it. When you've got to go, you've got to go. These signs were simply a coy 19th century way of saying, please don't wee on this building. Here, just off Fleet Street, they took a more proactive approach. This ledge has been fitted with these curious corrugated iron wedge things. So if anyone did decide to, commit a nuisance, the stream would be directed right back onto them. Now, obviously no one likes their house getting covered in nuisance, and I certainly don't endorse nuisancing in public, but I can't say I'm totally unsympathetic to the public nuisance committers. In a 2021 survey by the London Assembly Health Committee, 91.3% of those questioned believed that London has inadequate public toilet facilities. They're often the victims of cutbacks as they're not something local authorities are obliged to provide. They quite often get turned into whimsical businesses these days, which I'm sure is very funny, but it doesn't much help if you're in desperate need. The councils won't spend a penny, so you can't spend a penny. Frankly, it's a bit of a nuisance. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's a bit of a short one because there's really only so much you can say about these signs, but I wanted to talk about them anyway. Maybe there's some mileage in making a video about the wider history of toilets in London. It's a subject that I find curiously interesting because I'm weird like that. Anyway, if you did enjoy it, please do click the like button and consider subscribing for more. I would like to thank my donors on Ko-fi and Patreon and here on YouTube for your support. You are the cleanliness to my wall. And I'll see you all again very soon. Cheerio.